Hey guys, this is Kevin. Just checking in after a run. I'm all sweaty. Just really quickly wanted to let me adjust this because it's weird. Really quickly, just wanted to check in. Focus, focus. Time to focus. It's not really working well because I got the window in the background. Just wanted to check in with what's going on with me. That's probably a little better. IT wise, still loving the new job. Been working for a financial firm as a network engineer. Can't believe I got the job, but having a lot of fun with it. Learning a ton and studying. CCNP, the switch exam. I actually took it Monday and didn't quite make it. So first attempt, I had a feeling I wasn't quite there, but I had been studying since January, like kind of a little hard, and I needed to like kind of just try. And there's just some pieces that I really need to work on. A lot of it's like the security pieces. I just really need to get those down. It's a lot of stuff that I don't use on a daily basis. The stuff I use on a daily basis, like simple, easy, it's all there. And that's like a good chunk of the exam, but I just didn't quite pull it off this time. I'm probably going to go ahead and take second attempt, I think like 3 weeks. So I took it Monday. Yeah, I think you got to wait 7 days to take again. And then I'm going to I need to take a break. There's a lot going on this week. My grandmother's in the hospital, not doing too well. And we don't know, how long she has right now. So kind of stressed out about that. And I found out about her situation right, a couple hours after bombing the exam. So this week has been just not the best. I also built a new office for myself. So, I don't know if I can pan this. Let me see here. Let's see. So, is this zoomed? Sorry for the close-up on my face. I don't know how well this is going. So I got the blue paint. I was using that as my main monitor for my desk, but I decided to hang it in the office as a TV. I think it's like a 47 Insignia. And I got a free Roku because I'm using Sling. So they had like an offer if you sign up for 3 months, they send you a Roku. So I'm like, cool. I'll throw the Roku because I pretty much use Fire Stick, and I have a Fire TV in our main TV area. And again, it's like awful with the background light. Yeah, I'm all over the place today. I got a Fire Stick. I use the Amazon Fire kind of thing. I have like all that, the dots and stuff all through the house. But I had gotten this for free, and I'm like, hey, it works in the office. So I got that up on the wall. I have, if you can kind of see it, all my books. This is a ledge. I live in like a bi-level, split-level house. So it's like half basement wall, and then the rest is above ground. So we only have like a kind of half underground basement, and that's the second part of my house. So this whole room that I'm in now was like a big family room, and I ended up, this angle sucks. I'll have to take so this is there's you guys. This is my current setup. I got monitors that I'm working on. So that wall right there behind it, I built the wall, and I built like an L wall. So if you kind of can see, it turns that way. And there's another space that way. It's kind of like a 7 by maybe 20. From there to the back, it's like 7, maybe 9 by 20, that section. And then this is about 9 by 20, this section. So it's pretty cool. So what I'm doing, so this is my office section. I got this part done because I work from home like 3 days a week now. And I needed a place. I was originally sharing the laundry room, and it just wasn't working. I had a closed door, but for some reason my cell signal on that side of the house isn't great. This side I actually have a window, so I have some sunlight. I know it's sucking for the camera here. I'm gonna have to do a different situation for this high def camera. Maybe angle it over on that side and face it toward me so it's not facing that window. But so I got that going on, And then that half of my office, other half of the space, we're going to kind of make it a fitness area. So we have a treadmill. So actually right now we have that, it's like that fold away basketball thing. Sorry, it went dark like as soon as, that's a fold away like basketball thing. We're going to throw that in the garage. I'm going to throw the treadmill there. And then off this way a little bit, like in the room, I'm going to end up throwing, I have we have a spin bike. So my wife likes to use that thing, and I may use it every once in a while. So we're going to make that kind of our fitness area. So this space has become like our adult space. And I had to put, so my wall L's and it closes this space in, and I put a door with a lock on it. The big thing, the main reason I did it is because my kids are a pain in the butt, and they like to move my stuff around. And then when I go to use it, I can't find it, and it's aggravating. And so I wanted to make this space for me, one, so I have a comfortable space to work and study and quiet, and it's closed off, and then my stuff stays where it is. And then if something goes missing, I can blame myself. So we'll go with that. So yeah, so this is my workspace. I got a couple things that I want to do in here. There's my little dry erase board. It's still got a BFD on it when I was practicing that for work. And yeah, CCNP, I'm going messing with that. Right here is my former desk, and it still has my 3840 or whatever, 3845 routers. I don't remember. But I got my two bigger honking Cisco routers down here. There's my knee in the way. And then I got this little 2600 router. I'm probably going to get a couple of routers from work that we're doing like a whole refresh, and we're getting rid of a lot of like 2900 series, and we're putting in 34 somethings, 3400s or whatever. So we're doing a refresh. And another thing that's probably happening, I haven't got 100% confirmation. My boss has pretty much assured me that I'm good, but I'm not 100% sure. But I think I will be at Cisco Live this year. Yes. So I am looking forward to that. There's a bunch of stuff I want to learn. And that is such an awesome forum to do it in. I'm going to be focusing a lot on SD-WAN and application routing and stuff like that. It's something that we are looking at implementing. So I want to get a good foundation so that I can kind of take the lead at work on that. We're doing a big firewall refresh. So coming up, I already told my boss in my review that I really want to learn the firewall stuff. So I got that coming up. I am getting my hands on so much stuff, so much technology. I got to pinch myself. I don't know how I got the job. I mean, I know how I got the job. I worked my ass off. But I am just really just trying to make the best and take advantage of everything that I have at work. And as frustrating as not passing this silly exam is, I'm still going to just keep trucking. It looks like if I get this CCNP done, I will probably be getting a raise just based off of that. Hopefully, we will see. My boss said he will go to bat for me once I get it done. So fingers crossed. But yeah, so I got a lot of stuff going on. CCNP, new office, got a lot of silly labbing I got to do. I am so going to try to do the labs and record them. That way I could kind of commit some of this stuff to memory. I do really well with the hands-on stuff. It's a lot of the kind of memorization stuff that I usually have trouble with as far as tests, all that little like kind of minute stuff that you don't really need to know to implement the technology, but it's good to know. And I understand why they do the tests the way they do, but it's frustrating. And it's that little like kind of nuancy stuff that I tend to forget. It doesn't like stick. So that's what I got to work on. I got to read through. I have this CCNP like Bible series. I have the Switch series. It's out of there, But I actually downloaded the digital version because these things are heavy. Like, I mean, look at the route. It's like King James Bible thick. I mean, I started with the route. I was going to do the route first because actually a lot of what I do work-wise is routing. So I needed to learn route maps and stuff like that. And I deal a lot with that already. So I feel like the route side is going to be a little easier than the switch side because the switch side has a lot of security stuff that we don't use. So that's where like the change. I feel like the switch is the harder one. Hopefully I get it out of the way in the next couple of weeks. Then I can start the route. But I mean, our infrastructure is so cool that we're using OSPF, we're using BGP, and we're using EIGRP all in our infrastructure and how we have it built. So I touch a lot of stuff that's in this book. Like this is my work. This is what I do now. So I feel like routing should be a lot easier for me because I feel like a lot of the stuff you'll learn in the routing book is like the route maps and probably maybe, I don't know if QoS. BGP I think is a big one. That's probably new and they really dive in because I know with CCNA they kind of just give you a little snippet like, oh, this is how you turn it on. And that's about it. So yeah, a lot of stuff going on. Again, I'm all over the place. It's crazy. I don't even think anybody's watching, but I don't care. Just wanted to get my thoughts out there, say what's up. Technology stuff I'm going to start working on. I'm starting exercise. I started as far as the exercise side of things, which is what this channel started out as with the running on empty. I've been on a low-carb Atkins-style diet for about 15 days, I think I'm at now. And I've already lost in the 15 days. I'm down, I think it's about 7 or 8. I dropped about 7 or 8 pounds. And then today we hit like 60-something degrees. And I'm like, I'm going for a run. And I still have a little bit of issue with, I pulled a hamstring really bad back in November playing soccer with my kids' soccer team. And it like plagued me all winter. And it doesn't help that I have a sit on my butt job. And I'm not complaining about that. I like that I have a sit on my butt job, but I don't think it helps me with my hip. So I still have like, it's like tight, uncomfortable. And I still just really have to work on stretching because that's my biggest downfall. So I'm starting to try and implement the running thing. And like I said, I'm going to get the treadmill going in here. There was a new program thing that is online for the treadmill or for running. I think it's called Zumio. I think it's called Zumio. Can't 100%. There's a web page or a YouTube page called 300 Pound Man Running, I think it's called. And I've been watching him a little bit, and I saw he's on this. I think it's called Zumio. I may be way off. But they have a thing that you enroll online, and then you can run in like a virtual running. So like it kind of gets rid of the monotony a little bit of being on the treadmill. And I feel like I need to do a little bit of treadmill run because that's what helps me with pace. Because I could set a pace that I can go constantly at on the treadmill, whereas when I'm out on the ground, my pace is just all over the place, and I need to kind of reprogram my brain. And I think the treadmill really helped me with that when I ran the last time. So gonna get back to that, trying to get the weight down, trying to get my life together. A lot of stuff going on, but a lot of exciting stuff. So I'm hoping to kind of try, especially now that I have my own space, to share some of it with you and learn from you guys, because I feel like, we can learn and encourage each other on both things that I'm doing with the fitness, because everybody likes to, keep themselves going. And also with, like, as far as me with the technology side, I really want to share and learn that stuff. So I got to find a couple of good software options. I used to use, when I was doing a lot of this YouTubing, I used to use my old Mac. I think it's ancient. It's like a 2003 Mac, but that thing got me through a good while. It still actually runs. I only had to replace the power supply and the battery at some point along the line, and I think at one point I upgraded the RAM and the hard drive. But the thing's still kicking. It's just that plastic iMac, or not iMac, but it's MacBook, the plastic one. So like the palm rest is all cracking and all that stuff. It's it's dead. But so now I'm using this desktop. I actually got this for free. I got the monitors for free. It's kind of nice getting free stuff. But it's an i7 HP with 3.0 USB, and the hard drive kind of sucked. I actually put a laptop hard drive that I had floating around in it for now. I'll probably get an SD to make this thing even better. But I need to get a decent Windows software. So any recommendations of something that's not astronomically expensive to kind of edit videos? I haven't done any research on the Windows side of it. Anybody can recommend a decent one, please do. Comments below, private message me, I don't care, whatever, however you want to. I got to do that. And what was the other thing? I don't know. That's the main thing. I just need to get a decent editing software. Oh, and one that I also need one that does screen share. Now, I think there was something called Bradcom I was using when I was like messing around with the laptop recently. I don't know if I don't know if I want to stick with that or want to find something a little bit better. I was using the free version, so I think it used to put the little, watermark on my videos, which I was fine with, whatever. I'm not trying to make videos that are, award-winning or anything. I'm just trying to be informative and have a little fun and learn. So, yeah, that's what's going on. I'm going to end it here. I didn't really even plan on doing this, but I ran, and I'm like, this is what I used to do. I used to run and then jump online and share what the heck I'm doing. Oh, yeah, as far as the running side of things, I'm using the iWatch. I'm back and forth about it. It's good because it has the GPS. Well, this doesn't have the GPS. I guess it syncs with your phone because it's the Series 1. But I got it so cheap. I was like, I'll have a iWatch for cheap. I think we got it under $200 around Christmas time. I know the cool one is the iWatch 3, I think, now, with everything built in. But then you have to buy, I guess, a data plan with it, and another data plan. And this works fine. It does my heart rate. It does my GPS. It does everything like the Garmin's were doing. I was using the Garmin Vivo Active. That thing was really, really good. The best thing about that watch, it lasted, no kidding, like 2 weeks at least on a single charge. So the sucky thing about this, I have to charge it every day and a half. It only lasts about a day and a half. But I mean, there's a lot more going on here than in the Garmin. The Garmin was like a watch, and then it did the GPS, and it had like some kind of feature between like giving you messages and stuff, but you couldn't interact with it like you can with this. This has a lot more to it, a little bit more of a processor. But I did love that Garmin. I still have it. I will probably use it. And I think with that, I think it's Zumio, whatever. I'm so off. I know I'm wrong. With that software for running on the treadmill, I need a foot pod. And then they make one specifically for the site, which I don't know. I think you just plug a little USB dongle or a Bluetooth dongle like into your computer or something, and then that's how it gets it working. So I could probably get that one, or I think it's cheaper if I just get the one that attaches to my Garmin. So I could probably use the Vivo Active for when I do the treadmill workouts, and then use this or that outside. I don't know, I have to figure out how I want to do it. But yeah, there's a lot going on. There's a lot, and I'm all over the place, and I'm sorry. But I just wanted to do a nice update. I hope everybody's doing awesome, and just comment anything down there. If you want me to like go over anything specific, I'm gonna do like kind of a maybe I'll do like a basic lab from the CCNA with ether channel trunking yeah, like an ether channel trunking kind of lab. And then I know I have to practice like the, what is it, 802.1x, to practice that and stuff like that. So, oh, and I definitely have to get kind of messing around with what you call it, VLAN access lists. So yeah, a lot of stuff I gotta mess around with and get practice on. So a lot to come. A lot to come. Let me end it here because I'm just rambling and I don't even have my headspace in the right place. This again was just supposed to be a quick pop on. How you doing? And that's it. So see y'all later. Have a great day, and I will talk to you as soon as I get my head together. Bye.